So apparently I'm the organ grinder. I had fun the last time I was the organ grinder. I'm just gonna hope there's not a flippin' magician. I don't want to deal with the magician. I dealt with the magician in that Leviathan game, and it was way too much to deal with. So let's just hope it doesn't come back around. And I'm looking forward to meeting my evil team. Alright. Well, that is my evil team. That is Kaza and Ungaku. We got a nice little evil team set up there. I'm gonna write that down, because I will forget if I don't. So thankfully, no magician. I'm happy about that.
It's called the Guggy and I'm dead.
I don't have a name for it yet.
I was more curious just what the name of the script was.
Also, don't have that yet. Right, let's go.
Okay. What you be?
Banshee.
Ah.
I'm the Banshee.
The Banshee.
I'm the Banshee.
Okay.
I will forever scream.
Forever scream. Okay.
Yep, that's me. I'm a screamer. What are you?
I guess I'll be an amnesiac or maybe a high priestess.
Amnesiac or high priestess. Okay, works for me.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey.
Hello.
How's
it
it
going?
be?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Okay. I'm slightly confused, and maybe you can explain something to me.
Okay.
I saw you as my demon.
Mm-hmm.
Are you my demon?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know, because I talked to Ngaku, who I was told was the minion, and he did not seem to know what was going on. And he gave me a character role.
Okay. I believe you,
So I was very confused.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am the imp.
Okay. I was like, thought I would have had like 3 names or something if there was a magician or something. But
I don't know, because I got 3 names.
for the minions and things.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge. I might have just F that all up. Okay. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure I read it right. So,
Because I got a demon and Guggy, I got a demon choice, 1 demon choice, and 1 minion choice. I didn't see a spread.
I could have sworn I gave you 2, but
I only got 1 and 1.
I had to have given you 2 because I gave you yourself and the other guy.
Okay, well then the game fudged up because I literally only saw 2 names.
Okay, well I'm gonna chalk that up to a you mistake so that I don't have to re-rack.
Fair enough. I'll look back at my recording to double check.
I'm going to assume it's your mistake and move on.
I'm just gonna hope I talk to the right person this time, or it'll be a really quick game. All right.
Alright. Okay, well, we still have some confusion then, but yeah.
Okay, cool. I am the organ grinder. Ngaku told me they were the Banshee, and I was very confused. I believe Ngaku may be the magician.
Well, Ngaku might be the magician. Otherwise, it's Conrad.
But it's kind of cool if I went there. I'm the organ grinder, so they can't kill me even if they want to until I want to die.
Yeah. The bluffs are investigator, juggler, and amnesiac. I am going investigator, because why not?
Cool, I did say amnesiac in my things to Ngaku. So cool.
So, there you go.
Alright, I will go with that and hope to goodness you don't star pass to me. Alright,
well, we'll see what happens.
Who's the other minion then?
I saw Conrad, you, and Ngaku, so I guess Conrad's probably the other minion, but...
Okay.
Because of wonkiness, I guess we'll have to be a little bit careful with the minions still.
Probably, unless Sengaku decided to really throw me for a loop. Okay. But,
Alright.
I'm on your team.
Yeah. Alright, good luck.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I'm the investigator. There is a Cerenovus between Etreides and Mathblade.
Oh, cool. Well, not cool that they're... But, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Mathblade and Etreides. Okay, cool. And it's a Sarah. Alright.
Yep.
I'm either the Amnesiac or the High Priestess.
Amni or High Priestess. Okay. If you're the Amni, were you looking?
I was if I was the Amnesiac.
Okay, cool. Good luck figuring out your hypothetical ability if you're the Amnesiac.
Thank you.
I wish I had the consistency to keep track of that, but I don't.
Hey, on the piece of the Amnesiac bluff bit, I'm asking you something along the lines of like asking. You gave me a number as I asked you a question, and I'm gonna be like, is it steps to the demon?
I don't think the organ grinder ability has anything to do with steps from the demon, so I'm gonna give you a cold. Yeah, I'm taking it that you're bluffing Amni. Great,
Yeah.
Cool.
I just realized the message that Guggy put in for the center.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing all right? We got 5 seconds, so
I just wanted to let you know I was told that you were in a Sarah ping.
interesting. I've been in a Sarah and a Pit Hag ping. That's weird.
Okay. I'll talk more tomorrow then, but I wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Hello,
really,
everyone.
really is.
Hello, everyone. But for real this time. Unfortunately, whoever made this script put a Guggler on it, which which means that I have to sit here and actually listen to people, and I don't want to do that. So we'll
Just lucky
start.
there's no Philo or Cannibal as well.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't put those on. We'll start with Sophia. Why not?
I would like to juggle myself as the Recluse and Ongaku as the Oho.
Great, you get it. Conrad.
I would like to juggle Mathblade as the Cerenovus, Rumi as the Investigator, Kusmos as the High Priestess, BZ as the Oracle, and Sophia as the Recluse.
Great, you get a 7. Rumi.
I would like to publicly say the word antithesis.
Okay, I forgot about Amni bullshit, but great, thank you. Oh, Mez. I forgot about Mez bullshit.
You are the antithesis of being a sociopath.
Kusmos.
I would like to juggle Ongaku as Pit Hag, Etreides as Mutant, Kaza as the Oracle, Pan as the Savant, and that's all.
You get a -7. BZ.
Yeah, I'd like to juggle Conrad as the Recluse, Etreides as the Recluse, Sophia as the Recluse, Mathblade as the Recluse, and Tony as the General.
You get Recluse.
Thank
Tony, I definitely didn't skip you.
Yeah, I would like to juggle Kaza as the Investigator. Oh man, some of my tokens cleared. Etreides as the Imp, and Ongaku as the 3 demons.
5. Pan.
I'd like to juggle Sophia as the Oho, Etreides as the Drunk, Conrad as the Mayor, and is it Kusmos or Kusmos?
Kusmos.
Kusmos is the General.
All right, you get 12. Kaza.
I'll juggle Ongaku as the Pit Hag, Conrad as the Pit Hag, Mathblade as the Pit Hag, Tony D as the Pit Hag, and Pan as the Pit Hag.
You don't get a number because you're getting pit-hagged tonight. Ongaku.
I will juggle Sophia as the recluse and myself as the Oho. Thank you.
You get whatever I told Sophia that she got. Great. You can have a minute to talk in the nominations.
So I'm just gonna kind of be transparent about things. Not the recluse, but people have told me I'm an investigator Sarah Novus ping and an investigator Pit Hag ping.
My information is even
that doesn't work.
my information is even more wild. I went into a chat with Ongaku, and Ongaku said, "So, are you on my team? Do you have a red token, or are you the goddamn magician?" I said to Ongaku, "Look, I'm gonna be I said, I'm the Mez word is bananas. And Ongaku hard claimed, Oho to me. I'm just your recluse.
Okay.
I am just the recluse, okay?
Sure. Okay. So in that world, you're saying that I am the Oho who was shown the recluse as an extra minion, and I decided to come
that
to
is
you
what I am
asking
claiming,
if
yes.
you were the magician. I mean, I did in fact ask if you were my minion, and I did claim the Oho to you. But I think there's probably a pretty good reason that you can figure out why I did that now.
Nominations are open.
Rumi would like to nominate Mathblade.
Sure. Why?
Mathblade is in a Sarah Novus investigator ping.
Oh boy, Mathblade.
There can't be two investigators, and the fact that I'm in two investigator pings makes me good.
All right, you'll need 6.
Oh,
great. Okay.
Oh, this is good because
Yeah.
that means there is definitely one specific minion in play. This is fine. This is great.
Are you... Did
There's
someone
an organ
ban
grinder
you
in
from...
play.
It could
So-
be
Oh man, I get to make up more numbers even after the juggler stuff.
Yeah.
There was
72.
Oh. All right.
Is an amount of votes.
Etreides nominates Kaza.
Okay.
Likely a spent roll, and the information that she gave me was a little bit weird and doesn't match with mine.
Kaza.
I mean, if we need to go for this, that's fine, but I'd rather try and keep good people alive right now.
Right,
Alright.
Kaza. That's why I want to execute you.
That's fair.
So that's how
You
it's
need
done.
room to Kaza.
Deep cuts there, Etreides.
I'm playful teasing. That's all.
There was an amount of votes greater or equal to 0.
So anyone
So,
else
out
is
of-
voting on all of these? Just me?
Out of curiosity, what's the Pit Hag investigator ping?
I don't know. I was just told about it.
The Pit Hag investigator ping I heard was Math and Ngaku. And on that, I'd like to nominate Ngaku.
Kus nominates Ngaku. Why?
Was seen as potential Pit Hag, and there's the Oho claim business. Seems like worth an X.
Ngaku.
If you had not yet figured out that I'm just the magician, then either you're just not paying attention or just deliberately obfuscating things here. I'm like very obviously the magician here.
Okay, you need.
I have enough information that I'm actually comfortable breaking madness. I'm currently Sarah Mad as the investigator. The minions are Organ Grinder and Sarah Novus.
Interesting.
Then
A
there
number
can't be a
is
Pit
not a
Hag if
number.
that's true.
Yeah, then.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was asking about where the other investigator was coming from.
Or no, I can't.
Hey, what are you instead then?
I'm going to nominate Kusmos.
I'm the general.
Oh.
No, you're not.
Gaku nominates Kusmos. Why?
Kusmos' nomination of me was incredibly suspicious, and now learning that there's not a pit hag in the game makes me think that Kusmos is probably just evil here.
Kusmos.
I'm not really sure how suspicious to nominate someone that claimed Oho and was seen in a pit hag ping. Claims of magician are easy. That's all.
All right, you need 6. Well, since we got 12 votes on that, I'll go to second call.
Mathblade nominates Rumi.
Mathblade nominates Rumi. Why?
I think Rumi's precisely the organ grinder here. I don't think there's a Ceranovis. Because I don't think Rumi's the general.
Okay, Rumi.
I am currently Ceranovis mad. If you believe that I am the organ grinder, I'm not going to vote for myself, so I'm not going to die. And if you want me to be executed, let me be executed by Sarah Madness. And if you execute me by a vote, that doesn't prove anything.
Okay, you need 6.
I hate organ grinder games, man.
I guess you're gonna
Fine.
do a Vortox check. That's fine. I'll end the day in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, let me
it's
put
bigger,
Secret
okay.
Vortox back on my tags.
I got spooked there for a second when someone said Vortox.
No, we're letting a Zombu kill tonight. That's what it is.
There need to be more Zombul scripts, frankly.
Yes,
There
I
needs to
agree.
be less. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's another character that you have to build around specifically, which I've
Yeah.
attempted, but it's
Yeah.
very difficult.
I think Zombul, like, it's hard to make scripts because there's only so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Where is that coming from?
It's Angaku.
Okay.
That was pretty much like a cat got their caught doing something bad face from Gaku.
I was making tea.
Checking my notes here, it seems that Mathblade is executed. Good night.
Okay, so I'm gonna just assume I messed up somewhere and you guys and gals got a good laugh at my expense. I swear I only saw 2 names, but I'm guessing there's 3, and I just fumbled into not ruining the game. And Ngaku, or maybe Ngaku just gave me a pass, and because I was talking about the horse, I don't know. But I really don't want to be the demon here. I already don't want to be the amnesiac, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna try to figure it out. But I don't think we're in a good spot already. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Hey, gamers, what's poppin' and/or lockin'? You know what's not poppin' and/or lockin'? The Bones VZ.
I have a quick announcement to make. The Ceranovis chose for me to be mad about the general. I will continue to break madness until either I am confirmed or the Ceranovis gives up and picks somebody else. I am actually the pixie general, not the general.
Hi, dead general.
Okay.
That is super convenient.
Wait, who just came out as Ceranovis mad?
I am currently Ceranovis mad as the general, but my actual role is pixie general.
Oh, I see. Okay. On Gaku? I don't think
Yeah.
we have much to say.
I don't know. I don't know how you didn't realize I was immediately the magician.
I I don't know, because it's possible to give a recluse as one of the minions to the evil team.
Yeah, but why? Why would a storyteller do that?
One of you just evil.
What?
One of you has to just be evil.
I'm pretty sure Sophia's just like Sophia might just be the demon with the recluse bluff, and I claimed demon instead of minion, and that's how I got found out.
Also, by the way, you did in fact say bananas.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know if that has any meaning.
Because if you were the Mez, I wanted to be evil with you. I wanted to be on the evil team.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna tell you I'm actually the Mez. I'm not. I'm just the recluse.
Well, I mean, I said the words you gave me, and I didn't turn evil, so you're not the Mez.
Well, you might have turned evil. I don't know. You might have said a different word. There are many words in the English language.
Hey.
Hello, Writings. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I was watching that show, and it was just... Oh, Sophia and
Watching
Ngaka.
that show?
Sophia and Ngaka going back and forth, and going, "You're evil." No, you're evil. Back and forth. So I kind of got distracted, and then I heard the ping, and then went, "Oh, someone actually wants to talk to me."
Oh, good. What would you like to do?
2s, 3s, whatever.
Sure.
Or if you
are
want
you
to do
down
something
for?
different, I'm open to it.
Are you down for a hard claim?
F it, sure.
Okay, seamstress.
Amnesiac.
Ooh, okay.
I hate
any hints?
I've been
Like,
woken up and
what
been
has
asked to
happened?
give pick a number, and I've done that, and I've not really gotten much else from that.
Interesting. Woken up both nights, asked to pick a number.
Correct.
Huh. Okay.
First time I picked a 2, then this time I picked a 4. I think this time I'm playing. I asked if it had something to do about demon. I was
Sorry, I did not mean to do that.
I was like, Etreides figured it out and just bolted.
No, definitely not. 2 and then 4. Okay.
Yeah, my question yesterday was, did it have something to do with the demon? And I was told cold. So.
Okay.
So today I was thinking either
Weird.
asking about the minions or maybe having something to do with voting.
Sure. Okay. Huh. All right. Thank you, sir. I think Ongaku is just good.
Okay. I kind of got that vibe. I believe the whole magician thing.
Yeah, I'm in that world. So if he's not, this is a very interesting game.
That's just Gaku told me Banshee as soon as we talked yesterday. They're like, "Oh, I'm the Banshee," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And I was like, "I'm High Priestess or Amnesiac," and then I was like, "Bye."
Sure.
So.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right,
Thanks, writing.
I'm trying to. Alright,
right?
I had to jump to another room.
If
Sorry, it took me a minute.
writing.
Sorry, it took me a minute.
You're...
I was in private with Etreides, and Etreides left, and then I couldn't hit the arrow thing because of where it's placed with Amy, so I had to actually go into one of the side rooms to hop out.
Backspace key is your friend. Backspace key is your friend. It'll back you out.
Thank you. That was helpful, because I was like, I can't escape this. I'm locked for a moment. I was like, potion shop, and hoping that might get me out of my little phantom zone.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm the general. I started with a neutral. What would you like to share?
I mean, the likelihood that you're the demon is pretty low on this script. So, or at least...
Yeah, considering there's no Scarlet Woman, I'd have to be exactly a minion.
Exactly, and for them to do a Sarah ping and another ping type... Yeah, so I don't really...
Yeah.
So I'm the Amnesiac. I hate this role, because I have...
Oh, I love Amnesiac.
It's just
I
like knowing firm rules and reading it and being able to I now understand my power. Savant is at least a little different because I could at least go through the veils and try to figure it out. Amnesiac, it's just wild guessing.
Well, what do you have so far?
So first night I got asked to pick a number. I picked a 2, and then I was like, thank you. Well, Guggy speak for thank you. And went up to ask yesterday if it had anything to do with the demon placement, and I was told cold. And then I haven't asked for today yet, and then last night I picked a 4.
Okay, you picked a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So today I was
Okay.
thinking maybe if it ask if it had something to do with minions or maybe voting.
Asked about...
Demon placement.
Yeah, demon placement. What if you asked... I'm trying to figure out how to word this. What if you asked something broad, like, does it have to do with alignment? Because then you know what you're trying to narrow down for. Because you want to kind of, with Amnesiac, I find the thing that helps out is if you start broad and then getting narrow, if you get even the Lucas of Worms, you're kind of somewhere on the right path.
Okay,
but then
that
if you
makes
ask today it has nothing to do with alignment, then yeah.
Okay.
So I like going broad and going narrow, but that's my strategy. Some people have different ones, but
No,
yeah.
that makes sense. I kind of was just shooting in the dark, like, I don't know, demon placement, because...
Yeah.
But...
Try asking about alignment, maybe.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Good luck.
Would you, in a theory of the game, be able to
Hi.
do Amnesiac question? Or would that be
Yeah,
something...
I can.
Cool.
Mhm.
So I am asking...
It would be written on the Grim, so I could be able to give you a yes or no.
Excellent. So I am asking if it has... My Amnesiac power has something to do with alignment.
Do you want a hot or a cold?
Whatever you feel like giving me, I'll work with.
I'm gonna say cold.
Cold. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Belgium.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
guys.
no, it wasn't
Welcome
Belgium
back.
either.
No,
it
they
was
were cooked in
Greece. They were
Greece.
cooked in Greece.
Hey guys, go talk about stuff for a minute. But
Okay.
stay here.
So I find it weird that I have a pixie and I'm in an investigator ping. That's a choice a storyteller can make.
Oh, I mean,
This is Guggy we're talking about.
Yeah, this is Guggy.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're
Is
picking
there night one poisoning? Because then it's
There's
only the
no
drunk,
poisoning
right?
on this script.
There's a drunk.
Does anybody think they're drunk? I think would be a good question to ask.
I have something to say. I claim amnesiac, and I would like to filibuster to waste everyone's time. Thank you very much.
No.
Also, if you want to kill me, go ahead. I'm a recluse, and yeah, I don't think there's a living oracle in this game.
Yeah,
I
there
have
currently is not.
I have heard 2 claims. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Interesting, because I have someone I think's Oracle, but
If someone else is the Oracle, then we should absolutely murder them.
I've heard 2 people soft claiming Oracle.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to murder someone, nominations are open.
Rumi nominates Kaza.
Rumi nominates Kaza? What? It's crazy.
Okay. So, I know that the fact that I haven't been executed is suspicious to some people, but I will point out that if I'm evil, I have to specifically be the organ grinder. Because it's saying there is a pit hag between Mathblade and Ongaku. So if I'm evil, then the evil that I would be is organ grinder, and you can't kill me anyway because I'm not going to vote on myself. Therefore, Kaza is the kill, because Kaza is saying that a minion is in play that isn't actually in play.
Wait, Mathblade and who?
Ongaku.
Yeah, I'm probably just the drunk if you're good at this point. So, I mean, if we need to get me out of the way, that's fine. But I think in every world I'm not a demon candidate at least.
Okay, you need 5. Man, what a huge number of... You guys know you could have the option to not vote, right?
I think Ongaku is just magician.
Yes, I agree. And I think
Atreides, if you want to go through with your plan to close out worlds, I'm totally fine with it.
Atreides nominates Rumi.
Atreides nominates Rumi. Why?
If they are the organ grinder, and if we can rally town to vote, we can sort of prove that today. And honestly, on this script, it'll be hopefully pretty obvious. If like the imp decides to pass or something. But I'm not sure I believe the claim that there's a Cerenovus in play.
Okay, Rumi.
Kill me if you must. I will die because I'm not the organ grinder.
All right, you need 5.
I will point out this makes it impossible for me to prove myself by dying by the Cerenovus, though.
True, but if you do die, then that proves that you're not the organ grinder.
Yeah,
There may or may not be votes.
grinder,
That may or may not count.
if I am the organ grinder, then you should be leaving me alone anyway. And if I'm not the organ grinder, then that means I'm good. And you should
Oh no, I agree. I have no say. I'm dead and not wasting a vote.
Same.
I disagree that you should leave an organ grinder alone necessarily.
If you're gonna try to tap an organ grinder, you need like a major town consensus that that's the day you're tapping an
Right.
organ grinder claim, because
Yeah.
then you can determine if they're the organ grinder or not.
You also
Right.
need a majority who you trust that are going to do it, which this early in the game I don't think you can get.
There's only been the nomination of Kaza so far today, right?
And
And
Rumi.
And
We
Rumi.
just
Oh, and
went
Rumi.
through Rumi's.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think that it will go through on Rumi specifically over Kaza, and Kaza dies, then there's your confirmation that Rumi is the organ grinder, and you leave them alone anyways.
Do we have that consensus, though? Like, who voted on me? Can we get some hands to see who voted on me?
I didn't vote.
I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, so this is definitely not going through either way.
I'm ending the day in a minute.
I think I voted on Kaza. I didn't vote on Rumi.
Yeah, I voted on Rumi. I did not
I
vote on Kaza.
think there's a world where Kaza is just good, and I think I'd like Panpana writings up in that case.
I'd rather see if Kaza dies at this point.
I'm gonna cut it down because
You're concerned that Kaza is the organ grinder, Mathley?
I'm concerned that Kaza's some form of evil. I don't know what she'd be.
Okay.
Yeah, I also don't know if Kaza is Cerenovus or Grinder. I just know that she's evil. Or the drunk specifically.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, we got a whole bunch of nominations and a whole bunch of votes, and those votes collectively have decided for Rumi to be executed as good night. Hey gamers, what's poppin' and/or lockin'? Kaza's, and there you go.
Kaza's figure killed
Okay,
minion.
then.
There we go.
Very possible.
So we have a forever organ grinder. Okay.
Probably.
Probably. Yep.
Hello.
Hey, writings. How's it going?
Confusing, but okay.
Yeah. So, do you have any thoughts? There's one person in particular that I'm interested in going after today, but I'm curious if you're going to say the same name.
I don't really have strong feelings on anyone at the moment.
Sure.
I've been in my own little world mostly, to be fair.
Okay.
Trying to figure something out.
Okay. Are you townsfolk?
Yes. I'm a role that I hate.
Actually, you know what? I would be immune to that anyway. Okay. Your role that you hate. You're the Raven Keeper?
No. Fuck it.
I hate that role.
Fuck it. I don't want to. I'm the amnesiac. It's like I hate puzzles.
Sure. What have you tried?
So I asked if it had something to do with demon placement. Was told a cold from Guggy, and then
You're picking people at night, or?
I've been picking numbers.
Okay.
And then the next one was I asked has something to do with alignment.
What numbers did you give?
I picked 2, 4, and last night I picked a 6.
Okay. And did something happen, or?
Just heard thank you in Guggy speak.
Sure.
Guggy speak?
In Guggy speak.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
I don't know what to say about that one. I'll think on it and get back to you, alright?
Sure. What are you?
I'm the savant.
Oh, cool.
So we're in similar boats. All right.
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather be the savant because at least you get 2 lines and you go, this one looks legit or this one looks legit.
Yeah. Okay, Guggy, it is time.
Yeah. Hey, Guggy.
Hello.
I'm gonna act like I'm asking you a question now, so I could pretend to continue doing amnesiac powers.
Mm-hmm. I'm ignoring my ping from Tony D for a second to give you stuff. There you go. I'm gonna give you a cold because I can. All right, cool.
All right, thank you.
Writings.
What's up?
I haven't talked to you yet.
I'm assuming you're the imp now.
Yes.
I'm the
and I've got a good Juggler 2 claim going that I think has some belief on it. Sophia, Ungaku wants to go after Sophia today.
Sure.
I'm saying that my 2, I think, is Kusmos and BZ, and then Sophia is unknown because the Recluse could register either way. But Etreides is apparently claiming Recluse.
Okay.
Also, so that could be. I've not talked to Etreides yet. He's the one blank in my group.
Do you think Juggler has enough legs to get you to the end?
I mean, right now, I think I have belief.
The reason I say that is that we could claim you and I were in a role swap, and you could take amnesiac, and you could come up with a bunch of different stuff.
I would be horrible at that. I think I've got. Ungaku believes me, Kusmos believes me, BZ does, Tony D does. Tony D even outed his real role to me after our conversation.
Okay, he told me Savant. I don't know if that's...
Yeah. He initially told me Night Watchman or Juggler.
Okay. Yeah, because I should have... I didn't know the bluffs when I had all the figuring who the things were, so I came up with an ability, just been saying, it's numbers, and then I haven't really had much to work with. So I don't think I'm long for this world. Or at least to the point where they'll then realize I'm the problem. So
I'm gonna try and get Etreides. I need to try and find out what they're claiming.
All right, bye.
Sorry, we have 4 seconds.
Yeah, no worries.
Ugh, Etreides, I need you. Etreides, where have you been? I need you.
I'm sorry. I like hanging out on my lonesome, Conrad.
I was feeding them lies in deceit. It's okay.
Hey, what's up?
I do believe
cool
that.
Cats? What's up, cool cats? What's the scratch? Go talk in the town square for a minute before I open them.
Okay.
I'm back.
Just as a quick announcement, I was not chosen by the Serenovus last night, so somebody else is currently Seramed.
Or you are the Serenovus.
Are you still claiming Pixie General?
Yes, I am the Pixie. I was shown General.
Okay.
Did you ever get any information?
Yeah, after we executed Mathblade, I learned slightly good.
Okay, I'm gonna open numbers.
I kind of have a world, but I kind of think that I want to talk it through first.
Okay.
I think that Kusmos is probably evil. I kind of am trying to build a world where Kusmos is good, but I don't see a world where if Kaza is... We know Kaza's the drunk or evil at this point. Unless Rumi is explicitly the Serenovus, which is weird because there's an organ grinder, so there can't be a pit hack. And so in that world, I have a hard time believing Kusmos is good.
That would be the world where I'm the drunk who got sent to an evil. That is a little bit iffy currently.
What do you mean by sent to Kaza? Did you lie to me in your twos?
If I gave you twos, yes, I lied.
Okay.
I gave my true roll in 1s and 3s. I am the High Priestess. I was sent to Kaza, and that's why I was pushing on Gaku.
Ungaku.
I would like to nominate Sophia, please.
Yeah, go for it. Why not? I mean, why?
All right. So I am the magician. On day 1, I think there were a couple people who requested to talk to me, and I think I asked you, are we on the same team? Sophia requested to chat with me, so when we got together, I'm like, hey, Sophia, are we on the same team? And Sophia's like, well, that depends. I'm like, all right, do you have a red token like me, or are you just the magician? And Sophia said, no, I'm the Mezephiles. I'm like, great, I'm the Oho. Here's the bluffs, etc. Sophia told me the Mez word. I said the Mez word that Sophia gave me just in case, because I thought it would be funny to turn evil as the magician. I didn't turn evil. From the way the conversation went, I find it very suspicious that Sophia read me as anything other than magician. Because I don't think there's an evil player who just goes to a random non-magician good player and just outs as the Oho the way that I did.
Yes, honestly, all of that is true. And I would just like to say, I'm not very good at this game. I am just the recluse. Feel free to kill me if that will close off worlds. But I kind of think we have better kills on the board.
All right, you will need 4.
I think Sophia is a minion or the demon who's doing something silly because I am the recluse.
Huh?
What?
You told me something.
Oh, I found where the I found where the
Yep.
brain went.
Yeah.
I will say Atreides claimed that to me day one, so.
What?
Yeah.
That was
Atreides-
a whole number.
I have a different claim from Atreides that they're doing a good job selling they're the recluse, but I don't think they're the recluse. But
I'm not gonna push it too much just because I don't want to have bad things happen, but I've heard other information pointing towards other worlds.
can someone nominate Kusmos for me, please?
Yeah, Sophia nominates Kuzmos.
Oh,
Mathblade,
why would you
can
do
you
that?
explain why? I would like Mathblade to explain.
Mathblade, why would you get Sophia to do that?
I would want Sophia to do this because Kaza is proven to be drunk or evil. So we know that Kusmos is either drunk or evil. In a game where we're trying to figure out outsider count, killing outsiders who are claiming to be townsfolk is a good way to figure that out. So if Kusmos is the drunk, then we know there's more information sober, and if Kusmos is not the drunk and Kusmos is evil, then we get an evil off the board. I see no harm in killing people who are potentially drunk.
Okay, Goose.
Makes sense to me, though. I'd prefer to kill someone more people think is evil, but yeah, I'm probably the drunk. That's all.
All right, you'll need 4.
Tony, were you honest with me in your 3s?
No.
Okay. What a great game.
Atreides, you lie on day one. You expect people to tell you the
I
truth?
always do.
Uh,
Not to everybody. I told the truth this time.
Sometimes you have to tell the truth just to keep people on their toes, but
Pan like to nominate Conrad.
Sure. Why?
I feel like he's like flying too low under the radar, and I don't know if anybody else has anything on him. I only got in the 2 from him, and he's still a blank for me.
Or Conrad.
I am happy to share my information. I think half the Grim knows it. I was the juggler. I juggled Mathblade as the Cerenovus, Rumi as the investigator, because Rumi had told me he was the investigator that saw Cerenovus between Mathblade and Atreides. Kusmos as the High Priestess, BZ as the Oracle, and Sophia as the Recluse, and I got a 2. So I've been quiet because I've been trying to figure out, is Sophia really the Recluse? She could be, because Googie could have registered her as anything, really. So I'm just trying to figure out, did I really get a 2 or a 3? I was trying to talk to Atreides because BZ had told me he was claiming Recluse, and I wanted to find out, is Sophia really the Recluse or not?
Okay.
Okay, you'll need to vote.
I think Conrad is fine. I think the 2 is that Kusmos is the High Priestess and BZ is the Oracle.
Yeah.
If Kusmos is the High Priestess, why was Kusmos sent to Kaza?
I don't.
Yeah, that's
what
my
I'm trying
main
to make
problem
sense
right now. Is
I don't see that.
Kus would have to exactly be the drunk in that situation, and right now
Yeah.
I'd love to find the outsiders, because if we can find out a specific number, that would really help pinpoint what the actual world is.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think that Kusmos is the vigor, Sophia is the only outsider who's the recluse. That's kind of my top
Do
role at
you
the
think
moment.
Atreides is lying?
So here's the problem with that is that that doesn't make sense with some other information.
Atreides.
Pan is claiming to be a savant, and their information is just weird. Especially given the day 3. I just don't see it being information that Guggalo would give based on other happenings around town.
All right, Pimpin.
I mean, there's multiple things that could happen. You know, if we believe it is a video game, I could be video poisoned. So I did give you all the information I was told. So
True, that's fair.
All right, you'll need.
I just feel like it's more likely if it is video killed minions that reoccurring roles are just going to get poisoned. So.
Yes, votes.
I will say one of the negative.
Kusmos will nominate Atreides.
Sure, that's legal, right? Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, why?
If I am either the drunk or evil, that would put Conrad's 2 confirming Sophia, which would make Atreides not the recluse.
Atreides.
I am the recluse. I'm happy to die. It's fine. Now that, I didn't want to die early because BZ claimed Oracle to me, but now that we have an apparently dead Oracle, I'm fine to eliminate if we need to eliminate worlds. That's fine.
All right, you'll need to vote on things that you think are good to vote on. That's my advice to all of you.
Yeah.
Free fish advice.
Like, I think Kus is just the demon in almost most worlds.
I also think that there's something to be said for a sober High Priestess seeing the organ grinder night 1 in an organ grinder game, because they will be a minion without a bluff necessarily, and they're also a significant part of how that game is going to be played.
That's a reasonable argument, actually.
Possible.
All right, using the power of I saw everyone vote because I kept my eyes open because I'm a cheater. Sophia's executed a nice good night.
Okay, so you may have seen me doodling through some of that, and that's been me coming up with my amnesiac ability. Not a great one. Kind of looked a little bit on Reddit, looked a little bit on my notes, tried to put something together. So what I'm circling with currently is pick a number between 1 and blah. Alive players. Count the many spaces starting from the amnesiac and place a marker. You learn the alignment of a marked player. Next night, start the count from the marker. And I got 2. I'm going to say that's Ngaku. I got good. 4. Kusmus good. Writing's good.
Tony.
Okay, I think Kusmos
Yeah.
really is the demon.
Cool.
So I was the savant.
Yeah.
And I told Kusmos yesterday, and I whispered BZ, and I was like, Kusmos would not have had time to communicate that information to a demon unless he was the demon. So I'm just going to give everybody information, and you can do with it what you will. On day 1, I was told exactly 1 character that affects outsider modification is in the game, or exactly 1 person is under the effect of madness today.
That was me. I was under both Pixie and Serenovus madness.
Well, no, but there could be a mutant is the thing.
Oh, that's true, actually.
The second day was the drunk woke on the first night, or Pixie is a demon bluff. And then yesterday, I learned that the Pit Hag picked themselves at some point this game, or the longest chain of townsfolk is 3, dead or alive. So, yeah, I've been working with BZ to try and figure this out.
The real crux is the outsider count. because if we can solve the first one, that solves the second one, which also solves the third one. It's really if we can figure out if it's exactly one outsider mod or if there's 2 or 0. Because if there's 0, then we know it's not a Vigor game or a Baron game. And if we know it's 2, then it has to be Vigor and Baron, and that throws a lot of people.
I don't think it can be Baron. So
I also don't think it can be Baron. So either it's Vigor or not Vigor, and if it's not Vigor, then we don't have a mutant, which means we would have.
I was actually I was just transcribing the Savant information so people can look at it later.
No.
I don't know if it's actually true or if Tony D is actually the Savant. I was just writing down what they said.
We cannot.
What he said.
We cannot have a pit hag in this game.
No.
Yeah,
no, we can't.
Yeah.
So the longest chain of townsfolk is 3.
Yes, which would include outsiders. I mean, like there are possible outsiders that break.
No,
up.
an outsider would
I'm
not
saying,
be
like,
Outsiders
I'm saying,
break
like,
up the chain.
I'm saying that. Sorry, I got my thoughts modeled up. It would be important to include getting where the outsiders are because that solves our chains of 3.
Yes, and actually a drunk.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, I wanted to hear what you've gotten so far
Sure.
after we talked.
I've gotten some stuff, but
Hey, some stuff is progress.
yeah, I still don't really get it. But
Well, let's try talking it out.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, we don't get anywhere, but it's still fun.
fun for you. I don't know about fun for me.
Okay, what did you ask on day 2, since that's where we left off?
I asked if it has something to do with alignment, like you suggested, and I asked Amy, and I got a warm. And then
Okay.
the next day, I asked Guggy if it had something to do with town placement, and I got a warm.
Okay. What did you pick on? What did you pick in between those two on night 3?
6.
Okay. And what did you pick last night?
That was the 6. I did 2, 4, and 6.
There have been 4 nights.
Yeah.
So you only picked on night 2 forward.
No, I did 6 twice.
Oh, you did 6 twice. Got it.
I was curious if anything would be different if I doubled it, did pick the same number.
Try picking 3.
Okay.
Because it's in the Savant information, and if it's the longest string of townsfolk is 3, I want to see if something happens when you pick 3.
Okay.
It may just be a wrong idea, but picking 3 might work. And you got town placement warm based on that in the Savant statement. I think the Savant statement's meant to help you.
Okay.
So,
That makes
given the
sense.
fact there's almost certainly not a pit hag, given there's probably a Cerenovus, I think the right number you need to pick is 3.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Cool. Thanks.
Alright, bye. Alright, Guggy, this is me asking again for Savant, or not Savant, sorry, amnesiac things.
I'm gonna give you hot this time because I feel like it.
Good to know. Hot.
Great.
Alright. Great.
You're like on. You're on top of it. You're gonna get it.
I don't. I thought the demon should have this bluff, not me.
Well, maybe you'll be the demon riding.
I don't want to be. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I think the simplest explanation is that I'm just the magician.
Hello.
Hello. Haven't spoken to you since day 1. I assume you're the Emmy?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. I don't like being the amnesiac.
What's happened so far?
I've been asked to pick numbers at night, and then I'm getting like heard, acknowledged type in Guggy speak, and then I've been asking questions.
What questions have you asked?
I asked if it had something to do with demon placement. I asked if it had something to do with alignment. I asked if it has something to do with town placement, and then I asked if it had something to do with outsiders.
Any of those warm?
Yes, I've gotten a little bit of warm.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to figure out.
Yeah, I'll stew on it and give you any ideas I have.
Thank you.
alive.
Atreides, are you
There's-
still claiming Recluse?
No. I was
All
made
right.
mad yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you the seamstress?
I'm the seamstress.
Okay, I was about to say. I remember you saying something about that earlier in the game.
Yeah, and I had Atreides as information.
Interesting.
Writings, are you willing to publicly claim you're the only
Well,
blank
you-
on my rim?
Sorry, who said that? I was writing things.
Easy. Hello. Are you willing to publicly claim you're the only blank on my grim?
I mean, most people, I think a good chunk of people know what I am at this point. I'm the amnesiac. I'm trying to figure things out.
What's your information writings?
I've been asked to give numbers at night, and then it's kind of been like heard, acknowledged type stuff. And then
you select numbers. Okay.
And then I've been.
I thought Guggy was telling you numbers.
I asked a number.
Okay, do you know if there are any restrictions on the numbers you're allowed to select?
I have not been told of any restrictions at this time.
Have you asked if you have anything to do with droisening?
No, I have not.
Okay. Because solving if you drunk or poison or learn about drunk or poison would.
Okay.
Unless you have a better if you have a better question for today, ask it. But if not, that would.
I did ask one based on
Clear things
on one that was suggested to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I've been trying to talk with Writings, because in a world where Writings is good, that savant information seems to be looking to help Writings with his amnesiac ability. So I kind of think, like, Pan is the place I'd want to kill today, unfortunately.
Not Kuzmos, or...
There's worlds where Kuzmos is good, and I'm trying not to tunnel.
Kuzmos?
So, here's the thing, is that if the savant information is correct, for the third one, a town chain of 3, if you think Kuzmos is evil, then most likely Conrad has to be evil.
Or drunk.
Or drunk.
Because I currently have a townsfolk chain of, like, 6.
Otherwise, it's a
Bottom of
townsfolk
my
chain of
grim.
6, yeah. If you believe Ngaku and Atreides are good, Mathblade, you have to believe Conrad is evil if you believe the savant.
I can believe the savant if Kuzmos is precisely the drunk, because, oh no, that makes Ngaku the
Because then
townsfolk.
there's, that would, there's 4, there'd be a 6 chain in the bottom right corner, so.
There'd be
I mean, alternatively, BZ could very well be a Vigor Killed minion.
God, you...
That is possible.
I totally believe you
even
on the
still,
Harry.
you'd still have to either have Ngaku or Conrad be evil.
Is nominations
Or-
open?
Yeah, nominations are open.
Pan would like to nominate Kuzmos.
Sure. Why?
Following the savant information, I believe this is the kill.
Wait, is the vote not secret?
No, it's
You
not
show your
secret
hand
until-
for.
Oh, I know.
It will...
comes
Oh,
up
it
later.
isn't secret, actually.
Yeah, I thought it comes up earlier.
It
No,
does,
comes
yeah,
up-
it should be... If it were secret, it'd be showing
I
right
cannot
now.
confirm nor
No,
deny
it
if the
only-
organ grinder vote was secret, but it would not show up yet.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Koos.
I didn't hear all the accusation, but I cannot paint a picture where a world where I am sober. My information is contradictory. Yeah, get me off the table so I'm not executed in final 3. Maybe we can catch the demon.
I can paint a world where Koos is sober, like Atreides said.
As part of your defense, Kuzmos, would you mind going over your names?
Yeah, first I got Kaza, which everybody knows, the investigator that saw Pit Hags. I mean, okay, I guess that world is the Kaza as the... No, it doesn't. Anyway, let me
I'm
go
gonna
on.
run the votes.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Kaza, Conrad, oh, my notes went away.
Kaza, Conrad, Tony, Atreides.
Which, in a world where Koos is sober, then Atreides and Ngaku would be the only 2 three goods left.
Atreides,
That's
did you
ridiculous.
lie to me on day 1?
I don't remember what I told you, Sophia.
I would like
You
to
gave me a
nominate
3 and then said you were actually a 4th roll.
writings.
Ngaku nominates writings.
No, I was honest about that.
Okay.
Writings could very well be the amnesiac, but just something about the ability as described by writings just feels off. Like just choosing random numbers with no boundaries and no feedback at all. And it doesn't really feel like you've been asking questions that are designed to solve.
I
So
disagree.
I don't know. I just
never
kind of don't
told what
believe
my
the
questions
claim.
were in public. I've only told Mathblade and Tony, I believe.
Correct. Writings has been talking with me about it, which is why, like, I kind of think people are sticking to their claims. Sophia could just be, Writings might be good.
Writings, do you want to add to that defense, or?
I'm good, but killing me makes it so I have to stop the amnesiac stuff, so that's also kind of cool.
All right, you need 3 to stop the amnesiac kind of stuff.
You know what? I'm not the Serenobas.
Heard.
Serenobus.
And Sophia has broken madness and is it it's a number.
No, I'm not. I stay alive. The day continues.
Okay.
Did someone nominate Conrad?
Sure, Etreides nominates Conrad.
Sure. Hi.
I was on mute. I tried to nominate myself.
I'll pass it to BZ.
Yeah, so not necessarily saying we have to trust the savant information. They could be a drunk or a vigor killed minion. But assuming that we do, there is a lot of information that points to basically, if we trust it, there's no such thing as a pit hag in this game. So we have to have at most a line of 3. And if we trust Etreides and Mathblade, then Conrad has to squarely be an evil.
Conrad.
I don't disagree with that, pending any vigor shenanigans. I do think I agree with Kuzmos. Like, me going to Final 3 is the worst case scenario. I'm just going to cause confusion. So if you need to close the loop, close the loop. I was going to nominate myself, but I was on mute.
All right, you'll need a number of votes that may or may not be 7.
BZ, I disagree with what you just said. There doesn't have to be an evil in Conrad if Mathblade and Etreides are both good. It's an evil between Conrad and Ongaku.
That's very true, but I believe we already nominated Ngaku today.
I think if we think
Ngaku has not been nominated.
Well, either way, if you trust Etreides, Etreides is apparently. Do you mind if I out your information, Etreides, or at least what I've heard of it?
I think yes. Right now,
I will not say. I will not say why I believe Conrad is the evil then.
Okay.
I think I think if Conrad is evil, then Kuzmos is his teammate.
Which I absolutely would believe that Conrad and Kuzmos are on someone else,
That
Kaza.
can work.
That would
Only
actually
because-
work with almost all the savant information.
Well, the reason I say that is because Kuzmos said that he got Conrad.
Yeah,
on
day
the-
2, which would make sense with their bluff.
information. So if they were trying to back each other up, right? But
It could be a world where Kaza is explicitly the drunk and Kaza's good. Sophia's the Serenovus. Conrad is the
Where's
organ
our other
grinder, and
outsider?
Kuzmos is the demon.
5, 6.
Vigor -1.
Oh, bigger -1, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a possible world. I don't know if I buy it, but I can make that work.
Good night.
Oh my goodness. I'm really fingers crossed. Fingers crossed Conrad doesn't kill himself and make me the demon. I don't want to be the demon. Please no. I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's in my future, and then I have to defend amnesiac ability that makes no sense, and because Ngaku's right. I didn't plan my ability well, and I just threw a number because I was kind of put on the spot, and to be fair, this game lasted a lot longer than I even expected it would because I went to and son of a oh no. I don't want this life. I don't want it at all. Oh man.
Good morning, Conrad. No, good morning.
Huh?
There you go.
Oh.
Look,
Ryden,
Cernobus.
I have something to tell you that you might not like.
What's that?
If Kaza the Vigor killed Minion, you could be poisoned and your Amni ability might be doing absolutely nothing.
Oh my god!
I'm
me
the
now, just kill me
recluse.
Oh.
That is absolutely a possibility.
It might be the case, but let's go over information. What did you learn? What questions have you asked?
I'm sorry, but that was heartbreaking just to hear.
Don't worry about it. Let it go. We're on a time crunch.
Sorry. All right. I was first when I asked. So setup, I was told to pick a number. I was told 2. I asked if it had something to do with demon placement. I was told cold. Then I went to Amy on that night. I was told. I said 4. Went to Amy the next day. Was told. Asked if it has something to do with alignment. I was told warm. Then the next time I picked 6, and then I went, does it have something to do with town placement? It was told warm. Then I picked 6 again, thinking maybe I need to do doubles. Then I went, does it have something to do with outsider placement? And then I was told hot. And then last night I picked a 3, and then I haven't asked my question for today.
Placement hot. So the okay, you gave 24663.
24663. Yes.
Outsider placement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if Conrad is the drunk, Sophia as the recluse, that's 4, but nothing happened. If Pan is the mutant, that's a 2. God bless America. Outsider placement hot. What is the use in this ability? Okay.
If you have an idea of what I should ask, I'm all ears.
I have no idea. Okay, so not having anything to do with demon placement. Do you actually, yeah, that may be good. Do you need to like specifically guess something from Guggy in order for some sort of effect to occur?
I wasn't told that.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that might be a good question.
Okay, do I have to guess
Because
something?
maybe what you have to get is, I don't understand picking numbers though and nothing happening. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's all I got. Yep.
Conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sophia just didn't realize that Ongaku was doing a magician play.
Yeah, but from how I described it, like the people who then immediately jumped on and nominated are sus, and that was Kusmos.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wanna
I'm
kill
essentially
Kusmos.
I'm essentially useless at this point.
I just want to say I didn't look at the script very closely when we first got in here, so I didn't even know magician.
Hello. Yeah, that's fair.
To be fair, I pretty much boned myself in the very beginning about the whole magician thing. So every day we've had since then has been on borrowed time that we weren't promised to begin with.
Got it.
Perfect. And then I was given Amni, or by proxy Amni, and I was asked something about it, and then I just threw a number and I had nothing to go with, and then I've been just fiddling my thumbs ever since.
Do you have a plan or for your ability, or is your plan to not know what your ability is
don't
until
know,
the very
man.
end? Great. That sounds definitely possible.
I think I'm gonna roll more into Kaza is poisoning me at this point, and you've just been trolling me, having your own fun.
I will point out that the organ grinder ability is no longer in play. So
I know. I'm
just to
so
point that out.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
I'm
think
gonna
we're-
give you something here.
Thanks.
All right. I'm just gonna open nominations right away.
So,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm about to say, can we get a consensus of who we're voting for today? Because if we don't just coordinate, we're not getting anywhere.
I would also like to say, very importantly, today's the last day that you can come out as the mutant. If you are the mutant, please, for the love of God, come out, because that will immediately solve all the savant information if you are.
Yeah, the main problem I see is that if we assume there are only 4 evils on the Grim, then I'm having trouble putting them anywhere, regardless of whatever other information there is, which makes me wonder if there was a Mezephiles
How would
and
there be 4
was
evils?
Novus.
No, it's Serenova's organ grinder.
The
Unless you
problem I have
don't
is
believe
only
Rumi
3.
and you don't believe me.
The problem with only 3 evils on the board means the savant information of their, assuming Rumi's good for a second, the longest string of townsfolk would be a 3. Then I'm having trouble putting together any string of 3 townsfolk that works.
If
Riding's Etreides, me, Conrad's the drunk, or a minion.
It's also possible Pan me, Tony.
That's
Because
that's also
it-
possible.
Yeah.
Don't think Pan is a townsfolk.
Like I said,
Conrad-
in a Oho game, I'm willing to die because I'm not
Yeah.
going to die either way, and I'm pretty sure I'm vigor poisoned. So
I'm gonna
Conrad
nominate-
can't be the drunk because the savant info says the drunk woke on night 1.
Yep.
Yeah, so Conrad would have to be a vigor killed minion, but
Here's the thing:
I'm
we
having
can't
trouble seeing
have
why a vigor kills there.
with a savant night with the savant's day 1 information. I don't believe we can have a vigor. I don't know if we can even reconcile the day 1 savant information, because either exactly 1 outsider mod or exactly 1 character is under madness. So either Rumi is the only character who is under madness day 1, in which case there are 2 or 0 outsider modifications, or there is exactly 1 outsider mod, in which case not exactly 1 person was mad, which could possibly be 0, which could mean that Rumi is evil.
Wait.
Which would mean that Pixie is a demon bluff, which means the drunk did not wake on night 1.
No.
Also, we have 30 seconds. Can someone please nominate?
Pan nominate Kuzmos.
All right, Pan nominates Kuzmos. Why?
I wanted to give more time to talk because the time was running out and nobody was nominating. This is my top 1. This is my prime demon candidate right here.
All
Let's
right,
go for
Kuzmos.
it. Let's clear the world of Kuzmos drunk or not. Sorry, go ahead, Kuzmos.
Yeah, what Mathlete said.
All right, you'll need 3.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's huge.
I
Kill
knew,
Kuzmos,
I
kill
knew it
Kuzmos.
was Star Pass BZ. I told you it had to be.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Yep.
I hate this.
Nope.
No,
it has.
I think-
In
Pan, what are
Kuzmos.
you?
Nope. It's Kuzmos.
Conrad was the
enough.
demon, and Kuzmos was
Conrad.
the
Yep. Conrad was the imp who star passed to our Kuzmos, who was the organ grinder.
Pan, what are you?
That's wrong.
I'm not the mutant.
He's the mayor. They told me they're the mayor.
They.
I'm gonna add a little bit.
Sorry.
On 4?
Yeah.
This is the correct kill for today.
We're
Yeah.
on 4. Do we
No,
want?
we're on 5.
Are we on?
Pan.
Oh, we're on
Kuz,
5.
Gaku,
You're right. You're right.
Atreides,
Right,
ready.
right, right,
Nominates
right.
Pan.
Atreides nominates Pan.
I don't know why Pan comes out with claiming savant, unless possible. Were you mad that day?
No, I was not mad at all.
They were trying to bait a kill. They told me a big long explanation about it. They're the mayor.
Yeah. I got the same
Okay.
explanation.
I don't like the amount of hands that were on Kuzmos.
Like
That's
I said in chat the other day, in an Oho game, I'm willing to die. So I'm not going to get targeted by the demon. So
Can I add pertinent?
Well, it's
Minion
running
panic.
out.
It's minion panic.
yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
This is minion panic? No.
I think so. Yeah.
Especially with Kuzma's about to vote. Yeah.
Why would I not vote? Especially when it's not
You
going to do
seemed like you
anything,
were fine
clearly.
with it yesterday.
Yeah.
1 is not enough.
What's the change of heart for?
I put one vote on another person. That's never come to pass.
Despite the fact that Kusmos did not vote on themselves, Kusmos does die. Good day.
Okay, I expect to die tomorrow, but if I don't, well then we'll put it in a situation where we have a final three that could be somewhat sus, and Gaku seems to have most trust in people. Pan people are a little questionable. People are very questionable at me, and maybe Etreides. If I have to go, let Etreides kill me. I'm fine with that. I just don't know what we do here. But I'm going to try my best and try to make some bullshit up.
In a world.
Good morning, everyone. I would like you to all say hello to your final three, which does not include Ngaku.
God damn it.
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
Oh,
The one time I get this roll, I don't fucking die. It makes me pissed.
Notably, you're not vigor poisoned, so if we believe you're good, we can go for a mayor.
Oh no,
It
I'm not the
also
mayor.
can't be the drunk.
I'm not the
isn't the
mayor.
mayor.
Oh.
I'm the banshee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
figured.
okay.
Yeah, called that.
I had Pan as the banshee from like day 2.
I got excited when I heard you were the mayor.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to solve this. Let's go for the mayor win.
That's kind of where my
So,
brain went.
On Etreides, on day 1, you gave me 3, and then you backed off into Banshee.
No, Kaza cannot have Star Passed.
Conrad
Because there
could've.
was... Yes, that is true, but Kaza cannot have because there was Madness and an Organ Grinder play the night after Kaza died.
So after Etreides was mad, was anybody else mad?
I have no fucking clue to say what I'm asking you.
I mean, if you told me that as the real Amity, I would tell you to go directly back to town and see if they have any ideas.
Okay.
So,
sure.
if you want to, go for it.
Is that if it's not a bigger game, then we're
You
missing
told me
an
to come back
outsider.
and ask town.
Like, if it's not a bigger game, Sophia has to be real, or we're missing an outsider.
Yep.
Yeah, there can't be a mutant because of the savant info, so...
I don't know what
Hello.
to ask, and Gogi told me to come back to town.
So, what did you get when you picked a 3?
He said good to know, basically, and then then I picked a 1, and then I don't know what to ask now.
What did you ask after town placement?
If it has something to do with outsider placement.
And you got.
I got a hot.
And you got.
I'm
okay.
gonna. Noms are open, so I'm gonna have
It's
to.
1. It's 1.
Huh?
Sophia is the recluse, causes the drunk.
Noms are open, so you have to.
Of the 3 technically do fit into the savant information, so right now it's really just vibes unless anyone has other information.
I hate this, but I think it's Etreides.
I also think
I also think it's Etreides.
Okay.
Etreides is face.
I think Mathlade figured out my thing.
Chat doesn't think so, to be transparent, but
What is writings? What's
I'm not,
your best
I'm not
guess?
sure what it is. Mathlade was saying they thought they got it when we were told to come back to town.
Well, did you?
I tried to ask a question, and then I was like, I don't know what to ask, and then Guggy sent me back to town. Then I went to town. Guggy asked me to ask town. No one responded, so then I went to Mathblade since Mathblade's been helping me.
try asking if something happens if you guess the clockmaker number between the outsiders. That's the closest thing I can guess based off what you've given me and based off the warms and colds you've gotten.
Clockmaker between the outsiders.
Because you haven't guessed one yet.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm asking you that question. Clockmaker between the outsiders.
Okay. I'm going to tell you some words, because I don't know if you plan on saying that's a bingo or something else.
I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm going to just say a little bit more, just to add a little bit to the bluff. I'm also going to say the number 12.
12.
That has nothing to do with anything. But that looks like a word that I would say.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
means they would have to be exactly the drunk, which is possible because we don't have another
Christmas-
drunk candidate.
Yeah, Kusmus would be the drunk anyway, so we would still have an under 3 chain. So Kaza
Yeah.
star passing does actually work.
I'd just like to ask, Kaza, what's the token that you see currently?
Investigator.
Oh, investigator. Okay, so you're the investigator. I had you down as drunk when people were speculating, so I never knew.
Oh, I still think, like, I have investigator, and then I also have the is the drunk reminder token next to Kaza as well.
Yeah, I have that myself as well.
I just have the red investigator token on Kaza.
It's just who socially do I think it is?
See, the thing is,
either
I have.
Writing-
I did not speak to Writings the entire game, so I had no idea until he came out as Amni, so I don't know.
Guggy, when you say you push noms, the day is ending after this?
I'm going to say you have about like 15 seconds after that timer. is
Okay,
over.
all right.
I don't think it can be Pan. I think it has to be Etreides or Writings.
Why can't it be Pan?
The problem is we need a clock, not clock 3, a distance of 3 between townsfolk. If Etreides and Writings are both good, then we'd have Angaku who's good, Etreides who's good, Writings who's good. I guess that's a 3, but it just doesn't feel
There
right.
is still a 3.
Conrad can be
possible
evil,
3s.
and Sophia can be the recluse.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
townsfolk 3.
There are 2 possible chains of 3, which
Recluse
is
is outside.
Pan, myself, and Tony, or Angaku, Etreides, Writing.
Recluse is an outsider, not a townsfolk.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
it's
we're not
either
counting
Pan,
Sophia
me,
as
No,
Tony,
I was talking about
or
Etreides.
Angaku, Etreides, Writing.
Wait. So longest chain of townsfolk is a 3. That would mean that one of, I guess, Tony D. Kuzmos or Rumi is the drunk.
Yeah, that would be
Oh,
Kusmus.
fuck, but Kaza is claiming drunk.
Oh, either Kaza or Kuzmos
So,
is
Ka-
evil or the drunk. One of
Kaza-
them is one and one of them is the other.
I would be
That does not
inclined
matter
to
at this
say-
point, though.
I'd be inclined to say that Kaza is evil only because she has not been lifting a finger to help us solve this. So
I've not been able. I don't have any information. I've mentioned a
No,
few
this
things
month-
in chat
I
when
mean,
I can.
Heidi, who do you want to nominate today?
I would
I
like
never
you all
talked
to
to Pan,
know.
so I don't know anything about their role.
I don't.
I came out
I'm
as
gonna ask for
Vampire.
nominations at this time.
I'm not honestly sure.
If you're good, I think it's I'm more leaning towards it being Etreides. So
Pan
We
nominates
will
Etreides.
Pan
I will
nominates
lose with
Etreides.
dignity.
Why?
We're at like a standoff at this point, and like I said, I don't know anything about Writings except for he came out as the amnesiac. So
Etreides.
Seamstress used it night 1, got a yes on Mathblade and Ongaku, which is why I wanted neither of them executed.
All right.
Yeah.
You will need 2, but ooh, there could be an organ grinder, so you never know how many votes you're gonna get. Ooh, it's still in play, maybe.
Atreides' info is what sort of directed us towards Conrad, so I'm inclined to believe Atreides now.
I
Etreides
think
could also have sheeped Mathblade and Angaku.
Okay, so Pan and Writings are probably both evil.
how is that possible?
I don't know.
I think
That's
it's
the problem.
Writings.
I don't believe that both of them can be evil. One of them has.
Pan
to be
Pan nominated me, correct?
yes,
Yeah.
Writings, will you nominate Pan Pan?
Sure. Writings will nominate Pan.
Writings nominates Pan. Why?
Give it to Atreides. They can have double the accusations, I suppose.
I am
Atreides.
I am trying to build a world where that makes sense of this final day of Savant information, and that is the problem that I'm running into. Because a longest chain of townsfolk being 3, we know there's not a pit hag. That has to be it, or Tony was no, Pan is saying that Pan was fake poison.
There's no
Why?
figure.
Right.
I can't
don't know.
take forever
I
on
don't
a
know. That's fine.
nomination.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna move to Pan.
I am not the demon. I will vote with Town. If Town wants me to vote on Pan to get Pan on the block, I'll vote that way. if people think it's writings with this very weird amnesiac ability, and also just sort of sussy vibes throughout the game, I will vote writings.
Pan.
I understand the way I was playing the entire game was very weird. Like I said, I am the Banshee, and there's also a lot of different pieces of information that proves that I cannot be the demon. So, I think it's one of you two, and I don't know.
All right, you're gonna need 4 to tie 5 to execute.
I feel like the final day of spawn information points to exactly you because writings Ongaku me is a legitimate. Or wait, hold on.
If I believe Tony and BZ are both good, then
I think it's Pan Tony BZ.
Etreides nominates writings.
Etreides nominates writings. Why?
No, that's the
I'm not the
three
demon. Pan. If Pan is the demon, we've already lost. But I think there is a world where writings is just evil, which means that Ongaku and I are a townsfolk chain of 2. I don't know exactly where the outsider is in Pan, BZ, Tony, Kuzmos, Rumi, Math, but one of them is probably the drunk. That could, if Kuzmos is the drunk, that could make it Tony D, BZ, Pan, townsfolk 3, but then I don't know how to rectify Kaza's information. I think we've already lost, but good game, Eagle.
All right, writings.
I have nothing to say.
All right, great defense. You need 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Writings, is that because you forgot your line?
No.
It was an amni pun. Writings.
I got it.
Yeah. Wow. Like socially, it feels like Etreides, but mechanically, I think it's writings. That's kind of why.
Either way, it's one of them two. I don't think it's Pan.
All right.
I think only good players voted on that, so I feel kind of good about this.
I also feel good about
Yeah, I'm evil.
Yeah. With that, whoa. Even though Writings didn't vote on himself, and Writings is definitely the organ grinder, as we all know, it's still in play. Writings is executed and dies, and we go to a grim reveal.
You can't beat that, yeah.
Regardless of what happened, I really
look
enjoyed
very
this one.
smug. I'm worried.
Oh, what a game! So I'm just gonna start by saying I'm rusty on Savant info, so it was pretty strong. So I'm sorry, evil team. That's on me. But what else is a little bit rough?
Fair info.
It was fair info, but it was all pointing to the world where Rumi was evil,
That's
which
true.
apparently everyone didn't believe as after like day 3. Mathblade, your general, got a neutral on day 1 because there wasn't too much going on. Rumi got a, of course, slightly good because even though I thought there was enough pushing towards evil, there was one specific thing happening, which I think will give away the game a little bit, so I'm not going to say yet. We'll see. BZ was your Oracle, who died. Wow, they weren't Vigor Mortis. Ongaku is your magician who outed in town very fast. Sophia was your recluse. I think now is when I have to give why Rumi got a slightly good. It's because apparently Kaza, who is your starting imp, saw that there was a pit hag between 2 players. It was the exact 2 players that Etreides, your seamstress, saw was on the same team.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay, well, at least Kaza probably give a minion that's in place. This is doable. Nope. Great. So start pass to Conrad, your Serenovus. Kuzmus was, of course, your drunk, who I gave to Kaza, because I gave Kaza, like, 3 things that I would probably show High Priestess on the first day. And those 3, of course, were Investigator, Juggler, and the Amnesiac. Congratulations.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got to final 3, honestly.
Honestly,
I knew something was off about that Amni ability.
Dude,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to ever have to use it.
Yeah, that bingo at the end. If it was a very warm, I think I voted Etreides. But if it was, but the fact it didn't do anything kind of made me like, yeah.
Well, I couldn't
Problem is
backtrack
bluffing
what I
Amni.
started.
The problem with
It's like
Buffing Amity is you
Wow.
have to come up with it beforehand and be consistent with it the whole way through.
Oh, there's
Nah, you don't.
So, what were you saying, Atreides, to my credit? What?
I was saying, to your credit, I think there was a world where, like, Kuzmos drunk, you, Ongaku, me are the longest chain of three. Like, I was literally 50-50 between you and Pan Pan. Because
Honestly,
both of
last
y'all were so sus.
Last day ended up being
Now, to be fair, this entire game was on borrowed time. So,
Yeah.
now
It was.
this. So, when I got the startup of this game, I didn't see anything about an extra magician or whatnot. I just saw Kaza as the demon and Gaku as the minion. So I go right to Gaku like, "Howdy, brother," and he tells me that he's the Banshee, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm the High Priestess Amnesiac. Bye." Just ran away. And I'm like, "Hey, Kaza, I think something's weird with Ngaku. You're the demon, right?" And then Kaza's like, "Yeah. Yes, I'm the demon." And I'm like, "Cool. Can you tell me what happened with Ngaku?" And then like, those are magician writings. Oh, maybe the app was weird. I didn't see nothing. I hope you're the demon. And then I just fumbled my way the rest of the game. So we at least got Atreides on the board. Maybe I shouldn't have offered that vote to go for Pan Pan. I thought I put some good faith in there, but I should have maybe just said no and then forced Atreides to pick between me and Pan Pan. But I think if I had said no, Atreides would have picked me. I'm not sure. And if we had maybe gotten one more vote, my other fellow minion / demon ghost vote on Atreides, we might have been able to force a tie. There might have been a slim world where we could have gotten a tie for a win, but I just had a shit amnesiac ability that I couldn't figure out any way to really bring it around. And to be fair, we at least got to a final 3, and there was some votes that weren't on me, so I'll take that as a slight win. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video and had some fun. If you haven't subscribed, give it a whirl. I'm trying to up the subscriber count. It would be nice, but I'm glad to the people who enjoyed this video. With that said, take care and goodbye.